Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models and welcome to another Lockdown GB update. Now this is coming to an end now with the whole people going back to work and the lockdown sort of ending. We've decided to give this lockdown one sort of last month. If you watched the show, I did announce that we are going to be ending this GB on the 7th of July, so you still got time to get in there and get your builds finished, which would be really cool to see because we got so many builds finished. So get cracking, get them finished, and don't worry if you don't get it finished, we still want to see your work completed. Just as a note as well, we got the Photo Perfect group build as well. I've extended that to the 31st of August now, just because the Lockdown GB sort of put the Photo Perfect GB to one side a little bit. People seem to put that to one side and concentrate on the Lockdown GB, so I'll give that a 2-month extension so as people can sort of get their builds finished as well. So if we go up to the top to the forum, I do want to just quickly sort of mention, if we sort of scroll down to the GB section, is that group build proposals. Right, in the group build proposals you can propose what's going to be the next group build for the second half of 2020. It's just in this section here, and all you got to do is make a post, whatever suggestion you want, make it as a poll so people can say yes or no, and the one with the most votes will be the one that is going to be the next GB. Now that GB is only going to be about 4 months long because the Photo Perfect GB was extended by 2 months, so maybe pick something that is achievable for everyone within 4 months. Right, so back to our GB here, our Lockdown GB. We've had quite a few people finish, way too much to sort of get in because there's just so much work, but let's get started. First off, we've got Bitsadogi. He has done an Airfix 1/72nd scale Hurricane Mark 1, all nice and finished. It's in a sort of in-flight kind of configuration without the landing gear down, looking nice and cool. We can see a nice bit of weathering, the spray work, the decals, really sort of a nice 1/72nd scale just there, so well done. Next up we have GAC with a Tamiya 1/48 scale HE219A7. Really do like the camo pattern on this one. Looks like he's got it really nicely sprayed up nicely, and all these sort of delicate parts at the front and the nose section as well. Those things just break off, so you got to be careful with that model, but looking really cool, and the photography sets it off just nicely also. Then we have Ray39. He's done a Hobbycraft Seafire XV Vickers Supermarine 1/48 scale. Again, a nice lovely Spitfire just here. We can see the weathering, the spray work, the decals, you know, it's all sort of going down rather nicely and producing a really cool Spitfire. Then we have a kit that I like actually. This is Airfix's 1/48 scale English Electric Lightning RAF. Really sort of nice kit to build. I did like building it. I've built quite a few of them. Goes together quite well. 1 or 2 little issues, but no big deal. And as you can see, he's done this nice 2-stage camo pattern with, I do believe it's the metallic finish underneath. Nicely weathered up. You can see all the sort of surface detail coming through, and it looks really nice. Well done to you just there. Then we got some builds that are still going on at the moment. Excuse me. And we got Remy. He is doing a MiG-15 Biz, which is 1/72nd scale by Edard. I've also built this kit as well. Very nice kit to build up. I think he's gone a little bit further than what I did. I mean, doing some air brakes at the back here. Cockpit's coming along just nicely, looking pretty good there. So there's the photo etch, looking cool. It then has some gaps, and interestingly he used aluminium foil to actually cover the gaps from the opposite side. Kind of interesting how he's gone about that. I might try that myself. Nice bit of weight in the nose cone. Right, and as you can see, he's starting to sort of get some primer on there, and oh, looks like he's got some stencils as well. Let's just move through this build so I haven't looked through it completely, but yeah, looks like he's got these stencils on. I'm guessing he's maybe doing like a pre-shading kind of camo stencils, which is quite interesting. Never seen the stencils used in that way. But as you can see, that is probably going to look cool once he's, yeah, there you go. He's put his base coat down and he's used it as pre-shading. Very good idea. Well done there. Moving down, canopy masks and stuff, getting the camo pattern going on. And you've got that sort of nice mottled effect that is achieved with those stencils. Looking good there. And then we go to page 3. And what we've got the decals going down. Looks like he's got them going down really sort of nice. And the instrument display panels, decals looking good. And that is your lot for that one. Then last but not least, we have a Revell 148 scale Lockheed PV1 Ventura. Now we've already had a look at this one and we saw it come through the build stage, but now he's actually kind of getting the primer down and everything. We start seeing, you know, some nice bits of detail and the spray work coming along. Again, the spray, the main sort of base paints down. As you can see, that's looking good. Moving along to page 5, I do believe we get some nice decals going down. The octopus ones, there you go. Really cool decals by the looks of it, and really sort of sets this model off. As you can see there, kind of really gives it something a little bit more interesting from the norm. So looks like they're really cool decals. It looks like he's getting the decals down nicely and the spray work's looking good and everything. But yeah, hopefully we'll see that one nicely finished for the end of this GB. Now sadly, because it's coming to the end of the GB, I think this is probably going to be the last forum update. Sorry if I didn't get to show off all of your work, but there's been so much work that has been done for you guys out there. So when it finishes on the 7th, I'll probably maybe a week later do a nice little montage where we put all your work together, show it off in a nice video and announce the winners and get those competition prizes out to you free of charge. But just remember, you know, we do still have the Photo Perfect GB going on, so you can get in on that. There's an extension of 2 months, so you could probably actually, you know, get started now and still finish for that time frame, as well as, you know, let's decide what's going to be the next GB. But hopefully you've enjoyed that. So until next time, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I'll see you around.